Hello there and welcome to my video number 2. As you can probably see, I've been messing with my hair all morning. What I've done, I've left the mid-lengths and ends straight, and I've just sat and just put a curl into the bottom of my hair, yeah, like so, all the way around. Just that, parted it in the middle, brushed it forward, and then just with the straighteners I just curled it. That sounds stupid, doesn't it? Anyway, what I'm going to do, because one of my neighbours has asked me to, is to show you how to just put your hair up very, very softly, and without it being actually sort of tight to your head, and quite simply. So, curl the bottom of the end, and if you've got curly hair, straighten the mid-lengths to the ends and leave the ends curly. Yeah, simple, right? So, somebody asked me why I bother to do this, why a bloke would want to use his own hair and do stuff like this, and the answer is I don't know really. I just think it makes it simpler and gives you girls some ideas about what you can do with your own hair. I don't go out like this, it will be brushed out. Actually, when I think about that, the door went this morning and I don't know who it was because I didn't have what it takes to answer the door. I'm in the house on my own, and I thought, no. Not everybody understands me around here. So, I've just put that out of the way, that just little front piece, because I'm going to do something a little bit different with that later on, where you can incorporate it if you choose. And then what I'm going to do is just basically lift my hair up without try not to comb through the curled part of your hair, because it'll go kind of fluffy on you. Lift your hair up, provided your hair's long enough, of course. Comb it all over in, let's say, a lopsided direction. Yeah, let's go for that. I'm going to brush it up. I'm taking the brush out of my hair as soon as it gets to my other hands. I'm not really combing through the part that I spent hours curling this morning. And hang on. So there we go, we're going to stick it there. Now what I'm going to do is put that in a band, right? I've got the band around my wrist ready to do that, but I'm not going to put it tight to my head, because that wasn't what my neighbour asked me to do. So watch, I'm going to lift my hands up to around about there, and that's where I'm going to put the band. Okay. Stick the band in like that, and then I'm going to push it back against my scalp, and what it's doing there is creating a kind of bagginess, a softness around the edges. Can you see that? When I've done that, I'm going to secure those with, now listen, this is a grip, and it grips hair, so it's called a hair grip. So where do you American girls get off calling it a bobby pin? It doesn't make any sense. It's a hair grip, grips hair. The English girls know what I'm talking about. Don't open it on your teeth. It's you will damage the enamel on your teeth. And hairdressers, don't you dare open grips on your teeth. People don't want your contaminated spit in their mouth. That isn't what they're paid for. Alright, couple of grips. Don't put them through the band, because they're not going to be very secure. You're best to go either side. If you go through the band, all you're going to do is leave the grip wide open, and hair will fall out and it will fall out and that. So there you go. You've got a funny little ponytail stuck on the side of your head. Now all you do is just split it up. Just break it up with your fingers. The heat from your head, when you curl your hair, the heat from your head is going to drop it down quite quickly if you've got straight hair. So don't play around with your hands are hot as well, so don't play around with it too much. Just fiddle about, flicking it around a bit. Pull it about, make as much hair out of that piece of hair as you can. Okay? And if you've got stick straight hair and it doesn't curl very easy, or it doesn't last very long, don't be afraid to use, here we go, you're going to think I'm swearing at you, but don't be afraid to use a hairnet. Right, that sounds terrible, but if you get a really fine hairnet, they're called invisible hairnets, and you get the full head one, and just anchor it over your hair. If you get the colour right, it will disappear, especially if your hair's curly. You won't see it at all, and it'll hang loose because it's made to go over the whole of your head. Don't use it that way. Shove the ends in around and stick them down with hair grips, and then just pull your hair over the top, and that'll be more than enough to hold the hair in. It will still look curly, relaxed. You won't see you've got a hairnet on. Nobody's looking for them these days anyway, and a lot of top line hairdressers use them instead of hairspray. People don't want the hair to feel so hard, you know. So hairnets, good way to go. No, I'm not putting one on, not even for you, no. So there you go, just fiddle around. It's just made it softer onto my head. It's not going to be so painful to wear. This little piece of hair at the front is just for you to finish your hair with, whichever way you want. You can leave it hanging down. That would drive me insane. I don't know how you girls do that. Or just hook it back, as I will. It's coming down as soon as this video is finished anyway. I don't go out like that, with a hair grip, another hair grip, not a bobby pin, and place these things where you can't see them, pull hair over them. It's not nice to see all the ironmongery and the scaffolding in your hair. And there you go. If it's dropped too much when you get to this point, just get your curling irons out, or your straighteners, or whatever you use, and tone it up again. And also, if you've got fine hair, if you've got very fine hair, not much of it, you need to bulk it up. So get some small waving irons and really make it quite tight. At one point, I will show you how to put rollers in your hair and how to curl your hair in that way, but not on this video. So there we go. How cute do I look? You watch the doorbell will go in a minute. I won't answer it. So anyway, what these videos are about is teaching you how to look after your hair, and I will answer any hairdressing questions you have. Every hairdresser should answer them for you, but they don't. But any hairdressing questions you have, please feel free to ask me. I will answer them. Nothing's too difficult for me. And until I see you later, I'm off to wash my hair. See ya. Bye.